Alright, there we go.
We're just talking all the serious shit tonight.
We are. Politics. No.
Please.
Donald Trump's an idiot. Done.
Yeah.
That's about as far as I'm willing to go. Oh god, though, I will bring this up. I have, because of, politics and so forth recently, had, basically been giving myself little cookies for not screaming at people on the internet. Because I'm fairly sure there is no argument to be won with someone's, scared old racist grandmother on their Facebook.
Right.
Just one of those, no, I know you're scared of everything. It's perfectly fine. Just remember that your opinion doesn't matter.
Right.
There's a woman who is seriously screaming about Donald Trump being the best hope for America.
Not my America.
Nope. The best hope for America to what? Catch on fire? But seriously though, the man is a genius because, as someone pointed out, every political, time anyone runs, they usually end up with a couple $1 million or, hundreds of $1 millions worth of donations, even if they never really get anywhere.
Uh-huh.
So the man has been sitting collecting donations from lunatics hand over fist this entire time, and knowing that he's gonna fail because he has like 25% of just the Republican vote, and only that, and he's still getting money from every Republican campaign fund and from donators, and that he keeps getting more and more crazy because he knows the more crazy he gets, the more people are the absolute lunatics are going to give him money. So, in that regard, the man is a fucking genius because he knows he stands, a fucking disco ball's chance in a volcano of getting elected, but he is still going to walk away with this with, possibly hundreds of millions of dollars. So
I'd be impressed if, the whole campaign for him was just a means to make money.
I am willing to bet that is what
there has to be some kind of federal law against that.
There is none whatsoever, as long as you, all of your campaign money has to go into a super PAC, which you sign a little piece of paper that says, I promise I am only going to use this money for my campaign. And then you can create another PAC for your campaign that says, I am totally allowed to use the money from the super PAC that I created for whatever I want. And Stephen Colbert even did a fucking article on it, an episode of his show about it, that, once you've signed that second piece of paper, you can spend that money on whatever you want.
Okay, what is this? That's a road on top of a roof, which is probably a good sign.
It's a little more complex than that, because I know nothing about politics, but...
Right.
Literally, you can just sign a couple little pieces of paper to yourself, promising that you will not spend the money on anything nefarious that isn't related to your campaign, and then sign another piece of paper to yourself saying you're totally allowed to spend this on whatever you want.
Ooh, it's a double blacksmith shop.
Huh.
Which probably means there's no chest in the bottom layer. The way this formed. Let me get up there.
Don't think I've ever heard a villager that particularly deep voiced before. That was weird.
Wait, does this have one of those little square houses in it too, or is that the corner of the shop? I can't tell.
Just walked in and the villager went...
That's a corner.
Ooh, wow, little acid reflux there. Uncomfortable.
Acid reflux usually is.
It's like, oh, you're making a noise right into your lung.
Uh-huh. I know that one.
Yeah. No, but like a particularly deep-voiced villager,
Oh, and here's a roof on fire.
Alright. You said that and I immediately started hearing fire where I was.
I don't think we're in the same place.
We're not. Climb to the top of this tower. Yeah, something somewhere is really on fire. and yet I see none. That's weird.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Alright, I'll throw a bed down.
Yeah, I'm actually in a pretty good spot for that because I'm like up off the ground, so I don't even need to block myself in. I don't think.
I'm on top of a tower.
Yeah, I actually caught this dual layer shop on my way to check out something else more interesting.
I still hear fire, and I still see nothing burning. Oh no, wait, there's fire.
Are you burning? Is that what the problem is?
No, it was just a house nearby. Ow. I'm getting some lag, actually. Which is,
I don't appear to be.
like, I just jumped off of a roof, and then it paused for a second before I took health
Before you took health.
damage. Before I took health damage. Oh, this is a little one. This one's a cute little 2-layer thing. Alright, so...
Alright, let's clean the inside of this.
These
And
are all-
hopefully not trip that lava reservoir overhead.
Like that. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Yeah, the interior is all here, it's just-
It
Well, that's somebody on fire.
happens. It's for the best sometimes.
Oh, hey, the chest is still here. Just buried in stone.
Hmm.
And there's only shit in it. Oh, well. This is not bad. I don't know if I'd be able to actually use it, but I might mark this and see. After
Where-
all, split-level blacksmith shops are so uncommon.
The worst part is I've explored so much, but it's only in a straight line, really. So it...
Well,
wow.
me too.
But I mean, like, okay, what's the word I'm looking for? There's actually so much that I have not discovered just because it's slightly off of a straight path. Alright, let me bookmark this
Okay, I
one.
need
This
to
one is
find the
neat.
entrance to this.
Alright. Do, 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 do.
Wow, that's fucked.
Should head back and head, wow, well, that one's really weirdly messed up.
Okay, so over here was a blacksmith shop
Hmm.
and a library, and then a garden formed inside both of them.
Mm-hmm.
And then a road tried to go over top of the shop. So what ended up happening is the slab ring on the roof of the shop is there,
Mm-hmm.
but it's hollow for half of it.
There's an interesting one I just came into. There's like one of the regular, a butcher shop, but directly against it, I guess, yeah, I guess another house formed into it, so the butcher shop actually has 3 doors leading in and out. Oh no, it actually directly formed inside of a library in such a way that, the front door of the library is only accessible through the butcher shop.
And then this is a house that formed into a tower.
Definitely.
And it formed at such a point where the ladder is cut off so you can't get up to the top
Yeah. Well, have you...
without cutting.
Oh, and then there's another... And then a back garden formed into a... food garden formed into a goblin shark. I don't know.
A food garden.
Yes.
As opposed to...
Rose garden. I never promised you a rose garden. Alright. I hate all of you villagers so much and your stupid squid noises. I really should head back to the house.
Why?
Actually, I can double back because I realized that while I have explored a lot, I have explored in basically a straight line.
Yes, we just talked about that.
Yeah, and missed so much area. I'm thinking I should just double back around and keep zigzagging back and forth.
What is that? odd formation on the map.
And south a bit. And one second.
What is this? Oh, this is where a roof burned off of a house. That's why it looks like this.
Yeah, that's an easy distraction. It's like, hey, I see cobblestone in the air in the shape of a roof.
No, it's more like I see something that looks like a wooden tray.
Fair enough.
I'm trying to figure out what kind of collusion of buildings could have generated that pattern. As it turns out, just one, which was on fire.
That's always sad.
Is it?
No, not really. I have a lot of damn obsidian. I don't know why I'm collecting it at this stage, but I am.
I have no idea.
138 obsidian. Yay! After using so much of it on the goddamn walls, which are now covered in cobblestone.
Well, you know, it's the blast-resistant core.
Yes. Even should there be creeper damage, the villagers will not escape.
The blast-resistant core, which was the less popular rare game.
Yes. Armored core. No. I'm thinking about the game Armored Core now.
No, blast core.
Yeah, I know. What's this? That's interesting. Ah, goddamn you, villager. Try and open a door and instead open a trade menu because an asshole walks out at that exact same moment.
Yeah, that happens, doesn't it?
Yeah.
How many diamonds are you up to?
46. How many you have?
40. That's still a lot.
Yeah, we have more diamonds than we ever had.
Well, yeah, I mean, every time we get one more diamond, we have more diamonds than we ever had.
Exactly. You see what I mean. Anyway.
Eventually, Jay, I'm going to be in the same room with you again.
I have 19 blocks of iron.
Oh, please tell me those towers are connected interestingly. Or even just connected.
Well, that's interesting, and it's... actually, yeah. That was kind of interesting just in a, you know, symmetric formation for a minute there. It looked like two towers had formed across the street from each other perfectly. Which, you know, isn't particularly interesting, except in a, hey, look, that's kind of neat, you know, regard.
I've got two towers that formed immediately next to each other, facing opposite directions. So, like...
If you took out the wall, the two of them would be connected, or...
Yeah.
That's kind of neat. That actually is very neat.
Like, the tower parts are on opposing corners.
Yeah. I like that. It would look odd and interesting. Alright. Why the hell is the term Galorndon Core in my head?
Because we were talking about Star Trek.
That's right. That is correct. Iron! Iron butterfly. Alright. Oh wait, on heads. How am I looking map-wise? Oh, we can head east for a little...
You headed east in the first place.
Well, I meant west anyway. I'm sort of turning back towards the house a little bit. Well, this is two blacksmith shops that form directly next to each other. Oh, no, wait, that's a tower. So, okay, this is a neat little snarl. It's not anything hugely, let me actually take a look for it. Let me dump some cobble in there to take care of that lava before it turns into trouble.
It seems like most of the towns I'm hitting are too small for anything interesting to happen.
There's that goat.